So Caio Borralho beat Jared Cannonier last night, and he called out Izzy Adesanya. And that is a really good fight. And in this video, I'm gonna talk about activity. The one thing I've been bitching about in all my MMA videos, I've been talking about activity a lot. Well, I make a ton of videos on Alex Pereira, right? But like, Caleb Raw calling out Israel Adesanya, that's a fun fight right there. That's an up and coming contender who, you know, when you pull, let me pull up his fight history. Um, KO Bro. So he beat Jared Cannonier by decision. He knocked out Paul Craig before that. And then in 2023, he beat Abus Magomedov by decision. He submitted Olajich uh, Mikhail Electric. I can't pronounce his last name. And then before that, he fought a bunch of contenders and well, he fought not contenders, prospects. He fought a ton of prospects on fight night cards and that. But he is coming up in the rankings, and him versus Israel Adesanya, he's he's fifth right now. Uh, Let me pull up the middleweight rankings. Israel Adesanya is obviously in the top five. I'm just not sure. I'm pretty sure he's three. If I'm no, he's two. K overall after his win against Cannonier 5. So we're assuming that Dricus is fighting Strickland next. Who Strickland is the number one contender. Oh my god. And he's coming off a win against Paulo Costa. But with Israel Adesanya, if he can bounce back, get a win over Borralho, who's top five, maybe you do that trilogy with Whitaker. Assuming that Robert Whitaker beats Hamza, who Hamza is 12. Wow. I did not realize. Like, I know Hamza is not very active, but dude, this fight in the rankings, like, I know that Hamza Chimaev has a win against Usman, right? Who, Usman, obviously, former champion, yeah. Wow. That was in October. I mean, like, it's kind of absurd. Like, I know if Hamza beating Usman, that counts a lot. Like, Usman's number 2 at welterweight. But, like, the fact that Whitaker, like, it's a great fight, don't get me wrong, I love this fight. especially after Robert Whittaker beat Immobil, right? Uh, yeah, always scrub. My bad. Like he got that knockout win over Whiskerov, and like that one right there for Whittaker, who Whittaker ever since um the second fight with Izzy, who me and a lot of other people think he won that second fight with Izzy. Robert Whittaker has gotten wins over nearly every top contender in middleweight ever since. So, like, let me even go to before, um, let's go to the Romero fights. Okay, so I'll go to Derek Brunson, right? So I'm going all the way back to before Whittaker won the title, and then Izzy beat him for the title, and ever since then, we've had Alex Pereira turn into a star, move up the weight heavyweight. We've had Sean Strickland, who is a big name, massive draw. He's about to get his rematch with Ricus. We've had Israel Adesanya, who had one of the most dominant contender runs, but one of the most boring middleweight runs ever. But still got some great wins over Paulo Acosta. He knocked out Whittaker. Like, you can't take away Adesanya had great wins. But he had a lot of boring wins, and him versus Romero was one of the worst fights of all time. And also too, hypothetically, if he beat Dricus and became 3-time middleweight champion, I don't think that's like necessarily a brag. Like, it's an accomplishment in its own. I won't take that away. But like, Izzy is nowhere near Anderson Silva. And you can argue about competition being not as fierce as it is now. Which, you're completely right. But you look at Anderson Silva, he was able to run through his division for years, and he lost his belt being cocky. And I don't know. I think it would be difficult for anybody to reach Anderson Silva's records at middleweight. I don't think it'll ever be done. But yeah, you can't take away that Israel Adesanya is second all time. Like, I think Whittaker at this point is third all time. That being said, I do think Whittaker won his second fight against Izzy. Like, you look at Whittaker, he beat he beat Brunson, Jacare Souza, who Jacare Souza at that time was on a ridiculous streak of knockouts. Then he had the two fights with Yoel Romero. And Yoel Romero at that time was scary as hell. And he still is. Like, he's in Bellator now. Last time I remember. But then he had the fight with Izzy, right? Izzy Adesanya knocked him out in the second round. After that, he fought Darren Till, who moved up to middleweight. Unanimous decision. Then he beat Cannonier by decision. He beat Gastelum by unanimous decision. Then he gets a rematch with Whitaker. I thought he won that fight, but the judges gave it to him by unanimous decision. I tend to think that he won that though. After that, he fought Marvin Vittori. He won that by unanimous decision. Then he fought Dricus, who knocked him out in the second round. Then he fought Paulo Costa, who won by unanimous decision. And then in June, he fought Alex Garov, and he knocked him out in the first round. So I think Israel Adesanya will become the same thing that Whitaker is in that division. I think he'll compete with the top contenders for a fair bit. But I don't, yeah. I don't see Israel Adesanya having the skills to beat, like, Styles said, Dricus, that Strickland, that a lot of these up-and-comers have. I don't think he won the second fight against Whitaker, but we'll see. Middleweight by itself, though, I think hopefully it will straighten himself out. I think we just need a lot more activity, and if we can get Izzy versus Borralho done before the end of the year, that's a great fight right there. Like, we just need activity. Like Hamza, he could be champion right now. He could be a double champ. Why not? He has the skill to do it, but his health and visa, whatever it is, has held him back. But I don't know. If he beats Whitaker, he's for sure getting the title shot. Whitaker beats him, he gets a rematch with Dricus or a shot against Strickland, whoever wins that fight. But like, Izzy Borralho could be like, the branch into the number one contender fight after Strickland. But I don't know. Like I said, it's all about whether or not Israel Adesanya remains active, that other contenders remain active, how quickly they book Dricus versus Strickland. And yeah, let me know in the comments. So, what do you think about Caio Borralho versus Israel Adesanya? how you think that fight goes. And yeah, if you like the video, subscribe. Like I said, greatly appreciate it. Later. Ah, damn it.